Record mo na din. So, good day, everyone. So, I am here again to discuss the continuation of our lesson that we tackled the past few weeks. So, we are going to discuss about prepositions again. So, do you remember the four specific words or four specific prepositions that we have discussed for the past week? It is the preposition by,
With,
the preposition
without,
yes, and the preposition about. So thank you, Mr. Mariam. So that is the preposition by, preposition with, without, and the preposition about. So next slide, please. So are you ready? So let's begin. So I have here a scripted dialogue that I composed myself because it's so hard to find dialogue in the internet. So here it is. So it's a conversation between Sean and between Luna. So they are talking about their plans on Sunday. So who wants to volunteer to be Sean and who wants to volunteer to be Luna?
I want to be Sean, Mom.
Okay, can you volunteer as Luna, Miss Jingjiao?
Okay.
Sorry, it's not volunteer. I chose you to be Luna. So can you
Okay.
start in the conversation? I'm so sorry for that.
Hi, Luna. What are your plans this coming Sunday?
Why are you
Oh,
laughing?
hi.
So continue, Miss Jingjiao.
Oh, hi there. Sano. I am think of going to the park near our place by riding a bicycle.
That is a great idea, but who will accompany you?
Do you mind coming with me and let's spend our Sunday by riding a bicycle and talk about our experience?
I don't really mind coming with you because I really like riding a bicycle.
It is nice to hear that you wanted to be with me and ride a bike together.
I will call you on Sunday and I won't leave without you.
I I will call you on Sunday and I won't leave without
I'm so
you.
sorry. Okay, I will wait for it.
Goodbye and see you on Sunday.
Goodbye and take care.
Okay, so um, based on I will read the conversation again for another time, and you list some of the words that you think is related in our discussion or in our discussion about preposition. So, can you please the presentation, Ms. Lian, to the first part of the conversation? Yeah. So I will read it again. Hi, Luna. What are your plans this coming Sunday? So my instruction is to list down words or prepositions that you think that will be beneficial later on with our discussion or with our activities. So, hi, Luna. What are your plans this coming Sunday? Oh, hi there, Sean. I'm thinking of going to the park near our place by riding a bicycle. That is a great idea, but who will accompany you? Do you mind coming with me? And let's spend our Sunday by riding a bicycle and talk about our experiences. Sean, I don't really mind coming with you because I really like riding a bicycle. Luna, it is nice to hear that you wanted to be with me and ride a bike together. Next part is the next part of the conversation. Luna, I will call you on Sunday and I won't leave without you. Goodbye. Or rather, okay, I will wait for it. Goodbye and see you on Sunday. Goodbye and take care. So next slide, please. So here are some of the questions that we need to answer that is related on the dialogue or the script that I presented earlier, that your classmates read earlier. So, what do you think they are talking about? Miss Lian, what are they talking about? What is the content of the dialogue or the conversation between Sean and Luna? Anyone? What are they talking about? What are the topic of Sean and Luna with the conversation? Miss Lian, your mic is muted. I think so. I can't hear you. Are you answering, Miss Sebastian? But your mic is muted. We can't hear you. Guys, do you hear Miss Lian? Miss Sebastian? Can you hear her? Miss Rimarem, can you answer? What are they talking about? What is the topic that Sean and
I
Luna is
think
talking about?
they are talking about what are their plans on Sunday.
Okay, they are talking about their plans on Sunday. What are they going to do on Sunday? So they will go to where and by what? Miss Jing, where do you think Sean and Luna will go? And they will go there by means of what? It is stated in the conversation that we read earlier.
They will go to park and buy a red bicycle.
Can you repeat what you say, Miss Jing?
They will go to park and
And
buy red bicycle.
okay, that's correct. So Luna and Sean will go to the park and by means of bicycle. So who will accompany Luna? Who do you think will accompany Luna? Anyone in the class?
Sean,
And when will they go to the park, Mr. Maren?
on Sunday,
And they will talk about what on the park?
about their experiences.
Okay, that's good. You're very attentive about the conversation that your classmates have read earlier. So, can we move to the next slide, Miss Sebastian? Yeah. Do you remember me? So, next slide, please. This is a set of activity that is related still on the conversation that we read earlier. So, Um, as you can see, there are blanks or there are missing words that we need to fill in order to complete the dialogue, the statements that they are saying. So, um, like I said earlier, that you need to jot down notes or words that you think is appropriate or beneficial for our discussion for today. So, hi Luna, what are your blanks this coming Sunday? So, can you tell me the missing word that we need to put in the line so that the statement will be complete based on the conversation that we read earlier?
Can I try the answer, ma'am?
Yes,
I
who's that,
think
Miss Chan?
I think the missing word is plans.
Yes.
Mm,
So the missing word is plans. Hi, Luna. What are your plans this coming Sunday? So the second um, the answer of Luna. So, hi there, Sean. I am thinking of going to blank near our place by riding a bicycle. So, what do you think is the missing word that we need to put there in the
Park,
blank or in the blank?
Can I
park,
try?
Yes, it's to the park rather. So I'm going to the park near our place by riding a bicycle. So the third one, that is a great idea, but who? blank you. Miss Jing Zhao, can you tell me what is the missing word or the missing words?
But who will accompany you?
Okay, that's correct. So the next one is that Miss Sebastian, can you read the next statement and answer the missing word?
Do you mind coming with me and let's spend our Sunday by riding a bicycle and talk about our experiences?
Okay, that's correct. I really think that you listened very well earlier with the conversation that your classmates have read. So, Miss Remarem, can you read the next one?
I don't really mind blank because I really like riding a bike.
So what do we need to, what are the words, the missing words that we need to put in the sentence?
Um, Coming with you.
Okay, that's correct. It's coming with you. The next one is that it is nice, blank, that you wanted to be with me and ride the bike together. Who wants to answer the missing words? Anyone?
Can I answer it, ma'am?
Yes, Miss Sebastian.
It is nice to hear that you wanted to be with me and ride. Oh my god, I can't read it. And
The bike together.
ride a bicycle together. I think the answer is it is nice to hear.
Yes, that's correct. So the next slide, Miss Lian. So this is still part of the activity. So Miss Jing Zhao, can you please read the statement and then answer the missing words?
Okay. I will call you on Sunday, and I won't live without you.
Okay, that's correct. But can you please repeat it, Miss Jing Zhao? I'm sorry.
I will I will call you on Sunday, and I won't live without you.
Okay, so I will call you on Sunday and I won't live without you. So the next one, who wants to volunteer to read it and to answer it?
Can
I
I
volunteer.
volunteer?
Go, Miss.
We'll go Miss Redlin and then I'll call Miss Sebastian later.
Okay, I will blank for it. I think the correct answer is wait.
Yes, okay, I will wait for it. So next one, Miss Lian, and then the last one will be Miss Jing Zhao.
Blank and see you on Sunday. I think the answer is goodbye.
Yes, it's goodbye. So Miss Jing, the last one.
Goodbye and take care. Take
Okay,
care.
so you answer all the missing words correctly. I really, really appreciate that you listen carefully with the conversation or the dialogue that your classmate and I read earlier. So in our discussion. So next slide, please. So let's see the correct answers first, Miss Lian. So that is the correct answer. So before we move on to the next slide, I just want you to identify or no, not identify. You already know that the prepositions that are the specific prepositions that is our topic. And can you please highlight it, Miss Sebastian? The with, the preposition with, number five. So number five. About, number four, about, and number eight, without. Okay, so that is the prepositions that I used on the conversation that I presented earlier, but by is missing. So by is not included in the list of answers that I have provided. So next slide, please. So let's construct. So I have here another set of activity, and this will be the last activity that you are going to do with in our discussion or in our lesson for today. So um, by these prepositions that I have presented, you will construct your own sentences that with the use of these prepositions, preposition by, preposition with, about, and without. So construct a sentence that is still related with the conversation or the dialogue that I have presented earlier. So I will give you a few minutes. We'll give you a few minutes to construct a sentence, and then when you are done, we are going to write it on the screen. So yeah, I'm gonna ask you later. I'll give you a minute or two to construct and think about the sentence that is used with the preposition that is presented or flashed on the screen. Sorry. Are you done? Do you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
anything in mind right now?
Yes. So, can I answer the first one, ma'am?
Yeah, Miss Lian, I really, really appreciate you being so active in the class for today's lesson.
Thank you. And I think to use the word by, here is my sentence. Luna wants to go to the park by riding a bicycle.
Okay, your sentence is this. Luna wants to go to the park by riding a bicycle. Okay, that is correct. The concept of the sentence is still part of the dialogue or the script that I presented earlier. So, who wants to answer the next preposition and construct their own sentence? Any volunteer?
Can I volunteer, ma'am?
Yes, Miss Primarem, am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Sean will
Yeah.
go to park with Luna.
Okay. Sean will go to the park with Luna. Miss Lian, can you type it in the screen?
Sit again, ma'am.
Sean,
Can you repeat?
Sean will go to the park with Luna. And then the next one, Miss Jing Zhao.
Okay. Sean and Luna will go to the park to talk about their experience.
Okay, Sean and Luna will go to the wait,
Park
and Luna will go to the park
to talk about their experience.
to talk about their experiences. Okay, so there are still three missing sentences. So I will give each one of you those slots. So who wants to answer another with and construct a sentence with the preposition with? Anyone?
Can I answer it, ma'am?
Yes, Miss Lian?
I will go to the park with Sean.
Okay, that's correct. I will go, wait. I'll- I will go to the park. Go to the next one. Who wants to answer? Mr. Marem, do you want to answer the
Yes, ma'am.
other about?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Mr. Marem.
Sean talked to Luna about going to the park.
Sean, talk to Luna about going to the
Going
park.
to the park.
Talk to Luna.
Is it right, ma'am?
About this missing Miss Sebastian, you
Sean
write it
talked.
after Luna.
Sean
To
talked
Luna
to
about to
about.
Luna about going to the park. So last one, Miss Jing Zhao. You want to answer the without?
Yes.
Okay.
Luna said that the won't go to the park without Sean.
Hey, Miss Sebastian, can you type it in? Luna that said
Loon.
said
I wait, mom. I can't see it. I will just. Luna
said
said
that she won't go to the park.
that she will.
She won't. She
Won't
won't go
go.
to the
Sorry,
park
to go to the park
without
without.
Sean. Yeah. So based on the sentences that you have constructed and based on the correct usage of prepositions, I really think that you really did learn something about prepositions by, with, without, and about. So those sentences are still related with the dialogue or with the conversation that we have or that I have presented earlier and that your classmates read earlier. So thank you for your cooperation. Next slide, please. Slide, please, Ms. Sebastian. So these are the preposition and their uses. So the first preposition is the preposition by. Miss Jingjao, can you read all its uses?
Okay. By when used to talk about action, it refers to something that is done to achieve a certain result. It is used to say who write or made something. It is used to talk about a method of travel. It can also be used to from the passive
Okay,
voices.
thank you, Miss Jing. Okay, thank you, Miss Jing, for reading the uses of the preposition by. So the first use is that when used to talk about action, it refers to something that is done to achieve a certain result. For example, Luna opened the gate of the park by hitting it. So the action is by hitting it, Luna achieved a certain result. And then by hitting it, Luna opened the gate of the park. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Can you follow about the use of preposition by in
Yes.
that sentence? So, okay. So
Yes.
the other one is that it is used to talk about methods of travel and it is used to say who wrote or made something. For example, like what you have constructed earlier, that Luna and Sean came to the park by riding a bicycle. So the method of travel that is said in that sentence is that by riding a bicycle. So by riding a bicycle, they came to the park. To the park rather. So next slide, Miss Lian. I hope that the uses of the preposition by is clear with you guys. So the next preposition is the preposition with. So with has different uses in English language, but in the preposition it is used to mean that someone is accompanied by. For example, Luna went to the park with Sean. So Luna is accompanied by Sean to go to the park. So Luna has someone with her to go to the park. Do you understand or do you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
So the
Yes,
next
ma'am.
use is that
Yes.
it is used to talk about possession. And the last use of preposition with is that it is used to talk about the thing used to perform an action. For example, Luna cut the tire of the bicycle with a knife. So with the knife, so the knife is the thing that is used to perform an action. And using that knife, Luna is able to cut the tire. So the use of preposition with in here is achieved by saying that Luna cut the tire with a knife. So next slide, please. Next slide and the last, I think. That is the preposition without and the preposition about. So without is used to talk about the absence of something. So for example, like what we have what you have constructed earlier, that Luna went to the park without Sean. So Sean or without Sean, Sean is the without is used to say that Sean is absent or is not present in going to the park with Luna that Sunday. So the next one is that about. The last preposition is the preposition about. And it is mainly used to mean on the subject of, for example, Sean and Luna are talking about their experiences. So they are talking about their experiences. So the subject of that specific talk is their experiences. Do you get what I'm saying? So um, prepositions by, with, without, and about has different or has a lot of uses in English language. So we should be careful in using it, especially the preposition by, because it is quite hard to use preposition by, especially that it is also used to be an infinitive. So I hope you learned something for today's discussion, guys. And I wish you all the best. And I hope that whatever you are facing for or facing today, whatever your struggles and your challenges that you're facing, I hope you'll be able to pass through that. So yeah, I thank you for your cooperation and yeah, for the active participation. Thank you for today and bye.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Thank
you,
ma'am.
you.
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye.